The eyes on our new insect are much bigger and take up the entire head. A damselfly. Damselflies look a lot like dragonflies. Here's an even easier way to tell them apart. Can you tell the big difference between these two photos? Dragonflies rest with their wings open, while damselflies usually rest with their wings closed. Frogs don't have wings, but I've always wondered, how do frogs catch bugs? I thought they used their tongues, like chameleons. Chameleons shoot their tongues straight out the back of their mouth. But I was wrong. Frogs don't shoot out their tongues like chameleons. Instead, this is not what I expected. Take a look at this clip of a frog eating a cricket. The tongue doesn't stick straight out like the chameleons. Instead, it looks like it's folded back, and it's kind of flung forward towards the cricket. And look here. The tongue is attached to the front of the frog's mouth, not the back. Well, it turns out a frog's tongue doesn't shoot out the back of its mouth at all. Instead, it's attached to the front, facing backwards, and frogs kind of flop it out of their mouth to catch a meal, like a cricket or a duck or a duckling. But I've always wondered, why do ducks sometimes sleep with one eye open? Turns out, bird brains are very similar to ours. Here's one right here. It's split between a right and left side. But unlike us, birds can put half of their brain to sleep and keep the other half awake. When birds are sleeping with one eye closed, half of their brain is asleep, while the other half is awake. Very odd, but not as odd as this roly-poly, or pillbug. I was wondering, are pillbugs insects or something else? We know that insects have 6 legs, arachnids have 8, and this pillbug has 7 on each side. So 14? Well, what does that mean? So it turns out pillbugs aren't insects at all. Instead, they're crustaceans, like lobsters. And just like lobsters, they don't breathe through their mouths. Yes, pillbugs do not breathe out of their mouths. Instead, let's flip this bug over and look really closely at its underside, right here. Do you see those white bumps under its legs? These white bumps are the pillbug's gills. Pillbugs, or roly-polies, breathe through gills on their bellies, just like crayfish. These crayfish are part of the Joseph Moore Museum at Earlham College. It's the new collection I'm visiting. Here are some of the most interesting specimens I found during my first visit. And to watch the entire behind-the-scenes tour, click the join button below this video to become a member. In the meantime, I need a website. Squarespace.com is a great place to create a website. They have templates that make designing easy, blogging tools that make editing very straightforward, and analytics tools to help you see how your website's performing. So if you're interested in building a website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/oddanimalspecimens for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. This video is brought to you by Squarespace, and this is a dragonfly. Oh, that's not right. I thought this was a dragonfly, but I was wrong. These are not dragonflies. Because look here. See how it has two big eyes with a small gap between them? Compare that to this other insect. The big-eyed insect is a dragonfly, and the smaller-eyed insect is